hit the closest target, and now just hit this guy, the Shen, because here you're going so, you see how aggressive you're going. You're not thinking about that they can kill you. They have Shen E, they have Miss Verten ulti, they have double bomb of Zillion. So here, just hit the closest target. Like just hit Shen or Zillion. Stay here, hit, be safe. You can see how aggressive you went here. Yeah, we need to learn how to click. What's going on, guys? Besides seeing in today's video, we're going to learn a lot about AD carry. In this video, you're going to learn laney phase, later stages, minion manipulation and trading, but also macro in the later stages. So be sure to watch this until the end because this is a great video for you to learn. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss out any bit of content from this AD carry specialized channel. Enjoy. You need word for here. If Zillion is here, you need to place a word. If you don't have a word and you put it here, then Zillion can stay there and poke you and you're not even gonna see him. So here, 1, don't waste word. 2, we have 1, 2, 3 people go for invade. Don't do ooga booga and go bot. Go for invade. Follow your teammates. Very important. Teammates do something, especially 2, 3 people. Go and follow them. And here we go for, this is called invade. You try to, do some crazy things here. We try to fight. They come here. Remember, minions. So when you're helping here with the leash, this is called the leash, like you're helping your jungle. You have a bot wave. You don't want to miss minions because if we do 20 minutes game, you're going to be like level 10 and your brother on top lane is going to be level 14. Good luck. So minions on AD carry is important because minions give you experience, and on AD carry you have little experience because you have looks or your support that you share XP. So minions and waves are important because of the gold, of course, but most important because of the experience it gives you. So here I said help the jungle, don't leave, help. And when I see here that he's getting low and he's leaving, my mind is, hey, I help jungle. That's check. That's good. Okay, I need to farm. I don't want to stay here and lose time. So here, run. If they want to stay, it's risky for you because you lose minions.
Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let a lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, This isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset, and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides, and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
It's level 1. If it's level 15 and you have 4 items and this is a big fight, yeah, fuck the minions. If you have a lot of items, the later the game goes, the less important the farm becomes. At 40 minutes in the game, farm is not so important. At 4 minutes in the game, farm is very important.
Okay.
So we need to go bot. We go bot. Yeah. Sorry, Pantheon. We need to go bot. And this Miss Furton did a massive bronze mistake. She just stayed there. She's not thinking, hey, minions. She's thinking, kills. She's only thinking about kills. So what you did here, you pushed, which is very good. And now she's going to lose the experience and she's going to lose the gold. Which is, yes, she got assist, but for assist you get like 20 gold, 30 gold, you know? So this was a very good decision for me. You looked there, but it's too far for you to follow. And I said, hey, too far. Let's go for the tower. Let's push. Miss Furton even died. As we can see, this is a massive mistake for her. This is game losing. If this game is diamond, she loses the game. It's a big mistake in higher elo. And here you try to go for a bit of a play. You try to push and we recalled. The reason why we recalled here is because we have some cash, and you can spend it. You can also be full mana and full HP. If you recall now, the wave is crashed into the tower, so it helps you. So it's better to crash the wave into the tower before you recall, because now MF needs to take this minion and they also need to take this minion wave if they want to get to your tower. So this is a good timing in terms of the wave. If you want to stay here, it's not bad. If you want to stay and push, because you're level 3, she's level 1 and Zillion HP is low. So good decision to recall, but if you stay, no problem, because you can pressure them, you can kill them, because they were low HP. So that's why we recall, we buy items, we go to lane. MF, you are stronger than MF. And now we need to see what is happening. So Lux has E, Zillion has Q. You missed the cannon. Okay, so that Q is hit. How much cooldown is that?
You say 7?
Yeah, well, it's around 9, but yeah, you can estimate like Karma is 7, for example. You know, like mages are 7 to 10. So now they are on cooldown. So if you want to hit him a little bit, you can. Of course, don't tank too many minions, because now they have a bigger wave right here. Be careful, don't stay behind the minions, because he's gonna queue with MF. You try to farm a little bit into the tower, and here you just try to take the minions. You could have make a trick here, like you could just keep the wave here. Because if you keep the wave here, and this is gonna be your wave and this is gonna be their wave, then Miss Furton has to be here to farm. So she has to be extended. The only problem is if you tank these minions, you're gonna lose your HP. So I'm saying that you can stay here, tank minions, and wait for the next wave to come. Wait for this wave, 10 seconds to come here. Because if the waves are here, Miss Furton needs to be in this position to hit the minions. Like, if you stay here, you give minions here. So this is gonna be your wave right here. These are minions. So if MF wants these minions, she's gonna pay for it. So you can do that, but not here. Here, minions too far. If this minions is here, it's better. Keep the wave here. But these minions are here, you lose too much HP. Okay, so we do this. Yeah, so let's pay attention to what is happening to into the game. So Lux is walking up, she used the E, That's good. She's on cooldown, so don't go aggressive because she's on cooldown. She has the E on cooldown. So now you play safe. This is good. You play safe and this is smart. But now she has the E back up. So now you can go more aggressive. Remember, Zilean is a very weak champion if he goes for the Guardians. For the green one. So here, what I would do, I would click here and I would hit them. But it has to be around your range. So how do you hit them here? What do you need to do?
Like Q.
Yeah,
What?
you press Q so you can have more range. Then you walk up, you move in and you attack. But you want to attack and run. You don't want to keep attacking like a crazy guy and fight hard. You just want to punish with your range. That's what you want to do. So we need to know a bit better what support does, because now you have a cooldown, like you have E, you have Q from her, she has skills, she has abilities, but you also have the minions here. You see that? So you can trade here. You can click here, Q, auto, and run. Because here you're very like AFK, safe, doing nothing, you know? Mastery stop. Let's see what you're gonna do. Lux uses E. Same thing right here. Lux uses E. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minions. They have 7 minions versus 7. So don't go too aggressive. Still like, but you can stay here and you can trade. Because if you stay here, this is gonna be your range. If you stay her, this is gonna be her range. So you can both go on the same target here. You see Zilean positioning. So he's pretty far. So you can click up and do something right there. Because you are very disconnected, you see? Very disconnected. You're not thinking about anything. This guy has 2 spells. You need to know the cooldown, know the spells. That guy has 1 spell, his Q. This guy has E and Q. Binding and the root and the poke. So you need to think more about that because you're playing so safe. So safe you're playing. Like here, if I'm Lux, I want my Jinx to be here, hitting a little bit and then running. That's what I want Lux to do. Because if I have range with my Q, it's very difficult for the enemy to do anything. Look at this. So I go, I hit the minions a little bit, I get the push, let's say, and here I can just pressure with my Q. Like if she wants that minion, look, I Q, I run. You see, she can't do anything because I just have more range. She has no Q now. I'm thinking about her Q. She just used it on the minions, so I can just walk up. Of course, don't tank too many minions. Like still be careful. Like if she walks up now.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay. My meaning is I know a little basis, like more than basic basis in this case, but I don't play Jinx, for example, and I am very afraid to do something on her because of it. I just like prefer being AFK more than anything.
So you think that is because you don't know Jinx?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because that can't really be true, right? Because if you play Samira, you still click here and you hit him, right? If you play Teemo, if you play Yuumi, you click here, you hit Y. Because Zilean positioning is very far. So if enemy support is far and your support is clicking up, or if enemy support has no abilities and he's on cooldown, you can play Soraka, you can play Yuumi, but no cooldown is no cooldown. You know, they don't have abilities. Of course, here they have abilities, but I say in general that you're very safe, very like now, for example, look, they go on the Lux. They use the two Qs on the Lux. What you should do is be like, okay, they go on my brother here. They use the Q. They use the double bomb. So the Zilean doesn't have anything. He used his slow, his E. He used his Q, his bomb, and he used his W to get another Q. That's what W does. So he has no Q, no W, no E. So a good player would be, hey, Zilean no abilities. They used everything on Lux. Okay. Then I click up right here and I try to hit them. Like here. Like that. But faster, faster, faster. You know?
Okay.
Mastery top. Now we miss the Q of the Lux, so be careful. We do Drake, so if we do Drake, what do we do with the wave?
Push.
Push, very good. Be very careful. The worst bronze positioning that any player can have is this. If I play Blitzcrank and I stay into the brush, you don't want to stay there. If I play Trash and I stay in the brush, you don't want to be there. Trash, Nautilus, Blitzcrank. It's very bad to be, you need to be opposite. If it's on the left, you go in the brush. If it's in the brush, you go on the left because you have the wave that is going to block abilities.
Okay.
So what I'm saying right here is that when you want to, you see the Drake started, you push, like you said, very good. But now, push, use your Q, do it fast. If the Zillion goes in this brush, you need to be here. You need to be here. Because if you stay here, he can just focus you. So you got a little bit greedy right here. A little bit greedy.
Okay.
And then you go for the Drake. And here we said we don't need to stay a lot for the Drake. So this right here, is this you on Vayne?
Yeah.
And this is you on Kaisa?
Yep.
And this is you on Jinx, right?
Yep.
So maybe Jinx
Holding
is...
over. So scary.
Yeah, maybe Jinx is not the best champ. No problem. Next time we do Samira or someone else. You stay for the Drake. You go to bot. You push. Let's see what we're gonna do. Here you play safe, which is very good. Because you see, the Lux missed the ability. She's 11 seconds on cooldown. So now we're like, okay, shit. If I'm Miss Furton right now, so if I play Miss Furton, I click up and I hit you. Why? It's because I think, hey, Lux no ability means I can trade. So you play safe. In this case, this is good. You need to play safe. We miss the Q of the Lux. Careful. And you see the damage of Zillion is very bad. Very bad. And even here, you don't need to flash. Because look at the damage. 100 damage. 60 damage. Like here, what's going to happen is you're going to get this. But that's, you're never going to die here. And the Lux is gonna Q them. So, I mean, nice try. It's just, don't really know the limits of the champions. How long did you play this game for?
I don't remember. Like, I play... usually I play for 1 or 3 months and then I leave game for a year. So, not much.
And when is first time you started League of Legends?
Let me check. Maybe... Oh, I start playing... Where? It was... Yep, it was 21 year.
Okay.
For 4 years maybe. Yeah.
4 years you play? Okay. So here we said we have the money for the item. We have BF Sword. I gave you the build. That's the best build that I gave you on Jinx. And we need to recall, but of course we need to push before recalling here. So we keep the Emisferten busy. And you want to be into the brush when you recall. And here, it wasn't going to stop you. Like the Q stopped the Lux. But you're not stopped. Like Lux is going to click here. This circle is not going to be on you. So the damage won't stop you. You see that? You stepped out, but she already saved you.
Okay.
So you can just recall right there. No need to stand you don't need to cancel your recall. Then we get item. We go to bots. We try to take plates. The reason why we take plates here is because we see Miss Furton, and what did we say about her? We said that she didn't recall. You remember? So she didn't recall, so here she's going to recall, but you are in the lane already. So I told you to push because enemy carry is recalled, and I told you that you can touch this plate. So take this plate, and then I said, hey, enemy AD carry should be in base, so you take the plate, yes?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But then I said that you should go for a word. Why?
Because master E. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So now, after the plate, you can go for the word. But I gotta do it now. Because your minions are into the tower. So if you go here, they don't see you. Because the minions and the tower give range.
Yeah.
Sorry, the minion and the tower give vision. So what does Zillion see? He sees this.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
It's
okay.
because the tower does this and the minions do this. So now you need to go to the brush. To word. But you need to go to word when the minions are into the tower. See? Like the wave is in the tower. You take the plate because now enemy AD carry is base. So now you go to word. You stay and push, and it's a bit greedy. You push this, it's risky. And now you go to word. But remember now, you see mastery on the map. So it's not that bad, but if you don't see him, don't go here.
Okay.
Because what can happen?
That can happen. Like.
Yeah, what can happen if you don't see him and you click here?
Q.
Yeah, he can just kill you. Yes. So here, if you see mastery, you go here, you word. If you know where is Zillion, if you don't know where is Zillion and didn't track him, Zillion can be around. So don't go too close. If you know he just recalled, which you know, because he just recalled, you can go for this word if you see mastery. But usually, step number 1, push the wave into the tower. Step number 2, go for a word, and after the word, you go for plates.
Okay.
And here, let's see what happened. So Lux goes aggressive. You should also check the items of Miss Furton, because I don't know if you're winning since I don't know what she bought, what items she has. So we missed the Q of the Lux. Very nice positioning right here. Miss Furton is far from you. You do W, but you should do E here, right? Why is E first better?
Drop E further because it takes time to cast, so it should be first.
Because now you drop your E, but you didn't even drop it.
Okay, I was thinking.
The reason is because he can just, like, after this CC of the Lux ends, the root, the stun, the binding, he can flash away. If you W, that's useless. W is just a slow. E is a root, so if you E now, he can't flash away if you hit it. So you should E first, and then if you can W. And sure, you miss the timing, no problem. Then you push. Try to go for some poke. Yeah, you need to be a bit careful because you need to look at your mana and HP. You're not very healthy right now, right? You have good vision on the river, so this can be 2 versus 2. You W, you miss. She misses. You see? So now you should run. You should run. You shouldn't really hit. You should run. Even if you see she hits the Q, you need to think more about the abilities that Lux have. Like now, she missed the E. So even if she hits Q and Zillion, she has nothing. So here, run. Because if you do this, you're gonna die. Right? So I'm saying that after she Qs, you can't follow really. Because if you click here to follow for the auto tag, MF is gonna take care of you. She's gonna kill you. So not always when she hits something, it's good to fight. You need to pay attention to what abilities she has and what abilities she doesn't. If the Lux has E here, and she can do this, yeah, I can go here, I can kill him, get excited, and run. But she doesn't have E because she missed it. And now we die. No problem. It can happen. You bought the item, and then what? Oh yeah, be careful. This is so bad. This is so bad. You're going to the fight. You have the farm right here, but the fight is pretty close to you. You see, 5 seconds farm, 5 seconds fight. In this case, I mean, in general, if it was like 20 seconds fight, 5 seconds farm, you choose the farm. But in this case, it's 5 seconds farm, 5 seconds fight. So you chose the fight. This is fine. This is good because you can get a kill here. Pantheon is fighting. You follow, you follow, you follow. The problem right now is that the guy died. And if Shen stays here, he is level 8. And if someone else comes here, like Zillion, for example, you can die. So here, you should not do this. Run, 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 run. Because now you're losing. What are you losing here?
Minions, experience.
Minions and experience, exactly. So you prioritize getting minions and experience. Yes,
Okay.
if Pantheon is here fighting, of course you can fight. You can go to the fight and not to the wave because he needs your help. But when Pantheon dies, it's not good to do like ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga ooga booga ooga and chase him because it's just wasting time and the chances that you kill him are very low. Then you stay, you push this. In this case, you can make a freeze, which means you keep the wave on your side. You see, you had a lot of minions. So if you keep the waves here, so these are like 6 minions. There is another wave. So our wave is there, which means their wave is also there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 6 minions here, plus 6 minions that are coming, and we only have those 6. So it's 6 plus 6, 12. And we only have 6. So this wave is going to be a big wave against a small wave. You like that. You can stay there and you can farm. You're safe. You can't get ganked. So you shouldn't push like this. You should just freeze. You should just go only last hit and keep the wave there. Here we can't follow. You wanted to follow. This would be very bad. Because if you follow here, 1 is too far from you. And 2, if MF is pushing the wave, she gets the tower, she gets the plates. So here, just stay in the lane and farm, 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 farm. You try to ult, no problem. And then here we underestimated a little bit MF. MF is stronger than you if she hits you. Like if she gets to you, if she gets in range. We're doing Drake. So you don't need to do anything crazy. Stay here, go to the Drake, W the Drake, and go back to farm. No need to do anything crazy. And here you try to do something. Then you push, and here I said, hey, you pushed. You need to recall because you have Yuntal. But since Mastery is dead, it's called the dead timers. You have a lot of time to get a plate. So I said, use this wave and take a plate, you know? Because of a big dead timer. If MF is respawn, run. Don't take plate. But if you have a big timer like this and you can get a plate, you have a lot of items already. So you do good damage on the plate. So you can get a plate. In this case, it wasn't possible because Zillion cleared the wave. You just recall. Very, very good. And then you go to the lane. And then Lux died. GG. Now we need to play safe because you're 1 versus 2. We don't know Zillion. Zillion is mid. You try to ulti mid. You miss. Very close this one. And then we played safe. You push. MF did a big mistake. You take the tower. You take the wave. And after you take the tower, you go mid. After you go mid, you need to ping your Twisted Fate to respond to the wave bot. And if he doesn't go, then you need to go because you need to catch that wave. If he goes bot, you go mid and you stay with your jungle and you stay for the minions. When you are mid, you're thinking about that wave that is coming. You want to take it and you think about your jungle. When he wants to make a play, you want to be there. So if you're mid lane in the mid game, you want to farm and stay with the jungle. On bot lane, you just want to not die. And careful, because this guy is strong. Do you know what Malzahar does?
Yep, I know.
He can just walk up on you and he can just kill you, right? He can just ult you. So be very careful here. Like this is very greedy. Greedy. Run, run, run. No. Just stay here and W this minion. That's it. You're not going to kill him. He's going to walk up on you, ult you, and it's GG. So you should play very safe. Just farm a W, chill. And here I think he died. We tried to recall. That was good. And here we need to go bot to catch the farm. We catch the farm, and here I said, hey, we catch the farm, but we need to be in team fight. Be very careful, because this is so crazy by you going like this. You're just dying. Go around, because you have Lux there and Twisted Fate there, Darius there, so you can't just face check everything, because you're paper. Everyone is one-shotting you. I said here, yeah, you go bot, you stay bot, you go take the wave. I said you need to group mid with your teammates, because it's the time now. You took the bot tower. I said stay with your teammates, but don't forget about the wave mid lane that you need to get. You W. And now you want to go mid to take the wave. You need to stay with your teammates. So you need to stay with your teammates here. Lux is just, she can one-shot by herself, but you can stay with your teammates. You take this. Very nice. And this is a big mistake. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. You take the tower, but remember the Shen. Do you know the abilities of Shen?
Yep.
So Shen has a taunt. This is his range. You cannot be in this range, because if he hits you, you're dead. So here he used it so you can hit him. That's fine. That's fine. And now you flash, W, you hit. That's good. Hit the closest target. Hit the closest target. And now just hit this guy, the Shen, because here you're going so, you see how aggressive you're going. You're not thinking about that they can kill you. They have Shen E, they have Miss Verten ulti, they have double bomb of Zillion. So here, just hit the closest target. Like just hit Shen or Zillion. Stay here, hit, be safe. You can see how aggressive you went here. Yeah, we need to learn how to click. Because you just, I think you missed clicks here. You just tunnel vision on this guy. Just hit closest target, be safe. When AD carry, being safe, staying alive is the most important thing. Because if you click like that, you die and it's GG. Okay, then same plan. We go mid, play for the wave and play for the team. There is no minions right now. I said, hey, don't go bot because you have a wave in front of you. Okay, we take this and then after you can play with your teammates. You take this and then you go with your teammates. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. You're gonna die. You need to play with your teammates. And don't, this is so greedy. This is crazy. You're just face checking every brush. Mastery could have been there. Mastery could have been there. Mastery could have been there. So be safe. You go mid. Fighting is bot. You take mid wave and then you go to the fight. Don't keep pushing because you're gonna get caught. So you take this wave. And now you go with your teammates. But you don't go like this. You go like this, around. So you don't get caught. Stay around your teammates. And then you follow. That was amazing. And then you are with Lux. But remember, the wave mid lane is important. If everyone is bot, you can fight with them, but Pantheon is not there, so you want to get the wave. You don't want to stay in that fight. You take the wave and you can move after. Like that. You get a reset. Tried your best to do something there. And then that was pretty much the game. So today we focused really hard on decision making, rotations, what to do with the wave, when to help teammates. You're definitely having a lot of problems.
Yep, of course.
So this is Platinum 3 on the Russian server. Again, you might go Platinum 4, you might go Platinum 2, you might go Gold, you might take it back. So your rank is going to go up and down a little bit. I would not be too scared about that. But you need to focus on the mistakes that we talked about. So you have a big problem in the laning phase. You don't think much about abilities or cooldowns, or you just play safe. Maybe it's because of the Jinx, because you're a beginner on Jinx. Maybe on Samira you play better, but this is something that you can work on. The second thing is you're not prioritizing waves. You're thinking kills, and you're taking big risks. And if you die, you just lose the game. This game was good farm, low dead ratio, stable. You don't want to be the AD carry with 15 deaths.
Okay.
That is very crazy. In the laning phase, you are not aggressive enough in cases where you have a better support, stronger support. So we need to play, if you can play more support in normal games, it would help you because your support understanding is not so good. And specifically after this coaching, you need to focus on waves. Getting more farm, getting more waves, and not taking random fights.
Okay.
This is important. Other than that, you need to focus on the champions. What champions do you think we should focus, or do you want to play everything? Because it's gonna be a bit harder to play everything and improve.
Maybe I didn't expect to play everything on this board. Maybe just Samira is not ADC. Honestly, my meaning. Jinx, it's okay, but I don't understand her well. Kai'Sa, it's very good. Xayah, not very good. And Vayne, I prefer Kai'Sa to Vayne right now, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you can play Kai'Sa and Vayne. They're not the best champions for you because you're missing clicks and your mechanics are not very good. But if these are the champions that you enjoy, we can play Kai'Sa, Vayne. Focus on those two. Maybe Samira if you have some engage. But yeah, it would be good if you focus only on these three champs in ranked, and then if you want to play normals, you can play anything.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, it's if you decide to change it, it's no problem. I'm here to help you no matter what champions you play. But it's gonna be easier with Jinx. And if you want to play Kai'Sa, no problem. Vayne, no problem. Maybe you can play Kai'Sa, Vayne, Samira, or Jinx, Kai'Sa, Vayne, something like that. Can work. 3 champions. So $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.